can feel it all around me like some grotesque evil thing. Hate. I'm surrounded by it. A mindless mass hostility. I had come to Sorrel to investigate the death of one of our agents, Harlan O'Brien, who had been assigned as chief security guard at the Sorrel Atomic Research Plant. My questioning had revealed nothing except that something frightening was happening to these people. They were like robots. Robots who fanatically worshipped KJHS, their local radio station. Ridiculous? Not in a town like Sorrel.
Where do you think you're going?
Into town.
Road's closed.
Why?
Turn around and go back the way you came from. Go on!
Barry, starring as Amos Burke, secret agent.
Looks like somebody broke his neck.
I'll call the station. Where's the phone?
There's no phone. Mr. Prince there, he never had a phone. Wouldn't have been any use to him. Mr. Prince was stone deaf. Now he's dead. I guess his customers made him have a radio. You stay here. I'll call the detective squad and come right back.
Okay.
All right, you fellas. Let's get out of here. Come on.
This is KJHS, Sorrel's own station. We now continue with music for your afternoon.
Put me through to Department NX3 immediately. Amos Burke calling. No, this is an open call. I know I'm violating security regulations. Hello. My security channel of communications has been broken. Request code 2 meeting at once. Right. That should pay for the call.
You are some kind of cop, aren't you?
Not exactly.
Look, don't you think it's time you started trusting me?
I'm sorry I didn't believe you about varnishing those statues. Is that the stuff you're going to use?
Yeah, it's very special. Comes in a lead can, and I'm gonna get $150 for the job.
The gallery? Jet Hawk?
Bill Adams.
Bill Adams.
He knew that Harlan O'Brien had spoken to me about doing it and asked me if I still wanted to.
He gets around everywhere, doesn't he? Like smog.
Hey, listen, if you need some help, well, people are kind of used to me around Sorrel. I'm just Ana Rodriguez, that Mexican kid. You know, one of the weirdos from Luma Beach. So no one pays too much attention to me.
I'll remember that.
Boy, sometimes I can hardly believe my luck.
Meaning what?
Well, I start out hoping that you're going to help make me become a famous artist.
And you wind up saving my life, huh?
No, I just gave you a lift. Hey, don't you characters, whatever kind of cop you are, don't you use guns?
No, we're in the United States.
Oh, well, I hope that you don't think that Sorrel's part of the United States.
That's what's horrible about all this. I'm afraid it is, geographically. I've got to go now.
Oh, well, if you're looking for your car, it's parked over on Douglas Street.
Good, I'll need it.
Oh, but you better take my car to get there. Here are the keys.
Thank you. Is the tank full?
No,
I'll fill it. I may want it later.
I just want to make sure that I'll see you again.
You will. The shoe shine stand has been broken up, hacked to pieces. And I don't even know what's happened to our contact, Norton.
We had a message from him. He was attacked last night by a gang of hoodlums. The police stepped in and got him away.
The Sorrel police? Where's Norton now?
In hospital in Sorrel.
You're not going to leave him there, are you?
Norton is sure his cover hasn't been broken. Our evidence is that the attack on him was nothing more than an outburst of drunken violence.
You can't believe that. You weren't there this afternoon. I was. You should have seen them. Ordinary people, suddenly rabid, with hatred, venomous, deadly. I tell you, there's something going on in that town, something frightening and dangerous. There's a kind of mass will operating there. Everybody thinks alike, they talk alike, they all act together, like obedient robots, as if they were being controlled, manipulated in some way, and they don't even know it.
We went into Sorrel to investigate Harlan O'Brien's death. We haven't turned up one suspicious fact that justifies our continuing investigation.
His wife's been kidnapped.
You said she'd been taken to hospital.
Yeah, like Norton. I can tell you one thing about Harlan O'Brien. He'd been brainwashed, too. That's how he got himself shot. That counterman he attacked in that cafe said something that triggered him, and O'Brien struck back blindly to kill. He didn't even know what he was doing or why. You know, I've seen the same reaction in other people in Sorrow. The wrong phrase, the wrong word just sets them off. We can't just pull out of there.
Give me one justifiable reason for spending any more of the taxpayers' money probing into the private life of an American town.
Richard Prince, the man who owned the laundry, he warned me that they were out to get me in Sorrel, and they murdered him.
Well, even if one of our own men had been killed, we still have no authority to interfere. We'd have to leave the matter to the local courts.
Well, at least send in some more men. Let them spend a couple of days in Sorrel.
Sorry, Burke. The investigation's closed. Yes? We won't be able to close the file on Sorrel after all, Burke.
What happened?
There's a warrant out for your arrest.
What's the charge?
Murder. The murder of Richard Prince.
Do you mind if I turn on some music, Jed?
Oh, that thing. That hasn't worked for years.
Don't you listen to KJHS? Why, it's our very own station.
We started it.
It's our duty. It's our duty.
It's our duty.
Don't talk to me about my duty.
Oh, we're sorry.
No, we didn't mean anything like that, Jed.
Yeah, what's wrong with you people in this town? You're a bunch of sheep.
We're a closely knit community.
It's natural we should have mutual interests.
Well, it's one of the things that's so wonderful about living here. We all feel the same way about so many things.
It's a pity you all felt the same about attacking that man, Burke, in broad daylight. Could give a town like Sorrel a bad name all over the country.
I thought you wanted us to, Jed.
Me? Did I ask you to attack him? Did it ever occur to any of you that he might be a government agent? What are y'all looking so scared about? He could be a judge, just like me. And we could still hang him for murder. Couldn't we, Bill?
I don't know.
It's your business to know. You're the district attorney. You're the prosecutor. What kind of a case you got against him?
Pretty weak, I'm afraid.
You're all afraid, aren't you?
Yeah, but a government agent. There's no telling how much he found out, Jed. I mean, those shortages at the plant.
The government's been going through that plant for a week, and they haven't turned up so much as a missing paperclip. Now, Harlan O'Brien saw to that. Now, we've got the thing now. No one outside Sorrel knows it.
Jed's right.
Yeah, Jed's always right. But sometimes, I don't know, this whole thing scares me.
You want to back out now?
No, I agree with you all. I know we've got to do it. It's our only chance to survive, to keep our way of life. But my job keeps taking me away from here. I meet people in other parts of the country.
You think they're right?
No, I don't. I know you're our only chance, Jed.
We all believe in you, Jed.
I know you believe in me, and so you should. Jed Hawker. Okay. That government agent, Burke, was spotted crossing the county line in an old convertible. Guess he decided to come back to Sorrel. I wonder why.
Hold it. Don't move. Just stay there.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to let them take me to trial.
In Sorrel? They'd hang you. They'd hang you just for jaywalking.
The warrant was issued by an American court. I can't dodge that for the rest of my life.
Well, you're just not going to walk into the police station, are you?
There's something I have to find out first. I want to mislead them. I've got to make them think that they've caught me. Are you still willing to help?
What do you want me to do?
Well, I left your car 3 miles from here up Sorrel Canyon. As soon as I leave, call the police, tell them that someone in the canyon saw me in your car and phoned you. Now, that's the first you knew that the car had been stolen. That'll be your cover.
Will you stop worrying about me?
I'm not. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, Anna?
Okay. I'll call them.
Can I, look at it?
No, I'm not finished yet. Some finishing touches. I'll show it to you later. Amos?
Huh?
You didn't kill him, did you?
No.
I liked Mr. Prince.
So did I. He tried to help me. He did help me if I'm on the right track now.
How?
I've met 3 sane people in Sorrow. Sharon O'Brien, Mr. Prince, and you. There must be some connection between the three of you.
Like what?
Sharon drank for several hours every day. Her reactions weren't normal. Her mind was befuddled with alcohol, closed. She wasn't receptive to suggestion. Prince was stone deaf. And you live here in Luma Beach outside the range of the Sorrel radio station. You couldn't listen to it even if you wanted to.
I'll just stay here.
What's happened, officer?
Nothing to worry about.
It's that murderer, isn't it?
They spotted him over in Sorrel Canyon. Might be headed for the hospital here. He was awful interested in...
Huh?
Nurse! Nurse!
Oh, wait until...
Nurse!
What is it, Sharon?
What's that policeman doing out there?
You go back to sleep now.
I need a drink.
You know that's not allowed.
I can't sleep. I feel so frightened.
Just close your eyes, Sharon.
Do you have to put that radio on?
Orders. It's good for you, Sharon. It relaxes you, dear.
This is KJHS, Sorrel's own station. We now bring you your special requests.
Don't be frightened. Don't be frightened. I've got to talk to you. They're trying to frame me for killing Prince. Sharon, he was a friend of yours. He must have talked to you about me. You know I had nothing to do with it. Sharon, you're my last hope. They're trying to frame me.
Nurse!
Sharon, they're trying to frame me.
Okay. I'll have it picked up, crated tomorrow. Well, you've done a good job. That's the last of them.
Hooray.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. It's just a big bore painting the varnish on all those sculptures. I don't feel very well.
Maybe this will make you feel better. You're $150.
Just put it on the table.
All right.
What's going to happen to them now, all those sculptures?
Some outdoor exhibition somewhere.
Don't you know any more about it than that?
I've got other things to think about.
That's right. You're the district attorney, aren't you?
That's right.
What's going to happen to him now? That man, eh, Miss Burke?
Trial opens tomorrow.
In Sorrel?
It's the county seat.
And he hasn't got a chance, has he?
He'll get a fair trial. Jed Hawk will see to that.
All rise. The courts of Sorrel County are now in session. Judge Jed Hawk presiding. The People versus Amos Burke.
All right, Mr. Adams, you may proceed.
I was sitting in my garden.
Were you alone?
Well, I thought I was alone until I looked up and saw that man.
The defendant?
I saw the defendant standing over me.
What did you do? Did you scream?
No, not then. I didn't scream until he started to attack me.
Well, when you looked up and saw the defendant in your garden, you were startled, Mrs. Lineker?
Of course.
Why should you be startled? After all, you expected him. You'd invited him there.
That's not true.
Mrs. Lineker.
He was a stranger, a complete stranger. Would any of us here in Sorrel invite a complete stranger, someone from outside, to our homes?
I call John Norton to the witness stand.
Norton? He's one of our agents. He was my contact here in Sorrel.
John Norton to the stand.
Did you know the defendant, Amos Burke?
I knew about him.
What did you know about him?
I knew he wasn't up to any good. Everybody in our town knew that, just from looking at him.
Did you have any conversation with the defendant?
Yes, I was shining his shoes, and he asked me about some of the people here in town.
Who?
About that lady there, Mrs. Lineker. Well, he asked who she was. He said he'd like to meet her. He said he liked her looks.
Mr. Norton, you've been in Sorrel Hospital for several weeks now?
Yes, yes.
Well, what was the matter with you?
Fighting. I had to fight some men on the street. Oh, but it was my fault. I started it.
Did you receive good treatment at the hospital?
Yes, fine, fine.
You had plenty of magazines, books, music.
Music?
You had music.
Yeah, I had plenty of music. I had a radio. It was playing all the time.
By the time we got into town, the word seemed to have spread around somehow about him trying to attack Mrs. Lineker. He was running away, and all the people were after him, trying to stop him.
And you went after him, too?
All the way up Perry Street, till he ducked into the laundry.
Was he armed?
I don't know if he had a gun or not. I mean, it was in his pocket. But he had a club, a chair leg in his hand.
Where do you think he got it?
Objection. The witness is being asked to express an opinion.
Objection sustained.
He got it by smashing up Norton's shoe shine stand. The chair was all in pieces when I went by.
That last statement will be stricken from the record. Did you follow the defendant into the laundry?
He bolted the door behind him, the glass door. But I could see him all right.
What did you see?
I saw Mr. Prince. And Mr. Prince ran forward to try and stop that man. And I saw that man there raise that chair leg and hit Prince with it and go on hitting him until he was dead.
Your witness.
You chased the defendant up Perry Street. You saw him into the laundry. You saw him club Prince with a chair leg. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That whole story is a complete fabrication, isn't it? A mass of lies.
You don't think I'm telling the truth?
I know you're not. Objection. Counselor's opinion is quite irrelevant.
Sustained. There were two of us. Two policemen in that car. And all those other people. People from this town who were outside that laundry. They'll all tell you the same story.
Word for word.
Right.
Now, doesn't that strike you as a strange coincidence?
No. The people in this town, we agree about most things.
Tell me, do you have a particular feeling about strangers? What Mrs. Lineker called people from outside?
Feeling.
Do you think that they're different from people here in Sorrel?
Of course they're inferior. Everybody in Sorrel knows that.
Order in the court. I'll clear the court if there are any more outbursts. Do you ever listen to the radio?
Sure.
You keep it playing in the station house?
No, most of the time.
Always tuned into KJHS?
Of course, that's our own radio station.
It plays nothing but music?
That's right. I guess you wouldn't know, being a stranger. But we started KJHS ourselves here in Sorrow. It plays what we want. We're behind it 100%.
That's all.
It's frightening.
Didn't the man warn you?
Call Sharon O'Brien to the witness stand.
Yes, I knew Mr. Prince very well. He did a lot of work for me, pressing clothes for my shop. We were very good friends.
Did he ever mention the defendant to you?
Yes, once. He warned me against him. You see, Mr. Prince was deaf, but he could lip read. And sometimes if he was standing looking at somebody, he couldn't help but eavesdrop. And that's when he told me what the defendant had said.
About you?
About all the women of this town. He thought we were stuck up. We thought we were something pretty special. And he was going to do something about it. He was going to teach us a lesson. Oh, it wasn't only Joan Lineker. He broke into my hospital room. I don't know why he hated me so much. I'd hardly ever spoken to him, and he tried to kill me.
Did your husband have any hobbies, Mrs. O'Brien?
He liked music.
Well, I have a tape here. It's labeled the Third Symphony and dated March 4th. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes, that's one of Harlan's. Sometimes, if there was something on the radio that he particularly liked, he'd record it. And that's one of his tapes.
I ask that this be entered in evidence and marked Exhibit A, Your Honor.
So ordered.
That's all, Mrs. O'Brien.
Any redirect, Mr. Adams?
No redirect, Your Honor. The state rests.
The defense does not propose to call any witnesses at this time, Your Honor. Instead, I ask the court's permission to play back the tape Exhibit A and the other tapes Exhibits B through N.
What are those other tapes?
Well, they're all direct recordings of broadcasts from Sorrel Station KJHS during the past 3 weeks, Your Honor, as sworn to in this deposition by the engineers who recorded them.
The state has the right to object on the grounds that this evidence is completely irrelevant.
Does the district attorney have any objections to broadcasts recorded from Sorrel's own station?
No objection, Your Honor. Why should I? We're all very proud of our station here in Sorrel. We're all behind it, 100%.
Very well, Counselor. Since the district attorney has no objection, this court cannot withhold its permission. However, it's getting late. I'm sure we'll all be more receptive to your arguments at the start of a new day. Court is adjourned until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
He's stalling for time. Oh, he can't reverse his own decision now. We'll get to play those tapes tomorrow, and that's the end of him. The end of this whole terrifying business.
Jed Hawk won't give in without a fight. He's got some ace in the hole.
Why didn't you object when he submitted those tapes in evidence? But I don't see what harm it can possibly do playing those tapes.
Oh, you don't? I suppose you think he wanted to play them just for the fun of it?
What could there be on them?
How would I know?
Did you get hold of that fellow Ross Stanton yet? I called his hotel, sir. He's expected back in an hour.
Well, keep trying. Well, what are you gaping at? You know who Ross Stanton is.
He's that commie.
That's right, the pinko. Bill, we're going to have to move sooner than we thought. Those sculptures for the exhibition, you got them varnished yet?
Mexican girl finished them last night.
And that special one?
Ready anytime you like, I guess.
Good. You know what day it is tomorrow, Bill? May Day. Big red anniversary. You get those sculptures out tonight. I'll tell Stanton so he'll be expecting him. Have Paul Lineker go along with him. And be sure that everything is all set for tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Then tell him to go on to New York. Have you got that?
I don't think you ought to trust a man like Ross Stanton, Jed.
He doesn't know anything.
He's got a bad record. He's a subversive. He's head of that weirdo organization, Friends of Progress.
That's right. And that's what the exhibition is for, in aid of the Friends of Progress. And on May Day morning at 9 o'clock, on May Day, a commie front organization, the Friends of Progress, will hand the United States the biggest surprise since Pearl Harbor. And that's the beauty of it all. The pinkos of this country will take the rap for the whole thing. You got it now? It's going to be a long time before Amos Burke comes back into my courtroom to finish his trial. By then, Sorrel will be the new capital of the United States.
You got a visitor.
My lawyer?
No, not your lawyer. Your lawyer left town. He got a call and went off to Washington.
How do you know?
Everybody in Sorrel knows. Don't you want to see your visitor?
Hi.
Hi. I thought I'd see you in court.
I know I meant to come, but I've been kind of sick.
Have you been to a doctor?
Will you stop worrying about me? How did it go?
Fine.
Now, I was in the drugstore in Sorrel after court closed. Look, Amos, isn't there anything that anyone can do to help you?
Don't believe everything you hear in drugstores. Tomorrow morning, we've got a big surprise for them, a very big surprise for everyone in town.
Oh. I finished your picture.
Hey, that's great. What'd you do to your hands?
It's nothing. I don't know. It's just a little skin thing.
How'd you get it?
I think maybe from the varnish I was using on the sculptures. Look, I told you to stop worrying about me.
Does it hurt?
A little. It feels like a burn, only I didn't burn myself.
Time's up.
I never had a chance to say anything, did I?
A burn? Could you let me see it? Lift up a piece of the bandage.
There's nothing to see, nothing at all.
Wait a minute, will you? You feel sick all the time?
Yes.
All right, back to yourself.
Anna, you go to a hospital immediately. That varnish. That's why it was put in those lead containers.
Come on.
Varnish. It's radioactive.
Meet the Fab Four.
Doing, kiddo? He's using you, too. I want to call my lawyer.
No phone calls. Orders.
Whose orders?
The judge. Judge Hawk.
Judge Hawk.
Everything quiet?
It's all here on the sheet. Number 3, that Burke was carrying on like a wild man earlier.
What about?
Swearing he was going to kill himself.
I don't blame him the way it went in court today.
Sure thing, huh?
All over but the hanging. Okay, I'll take over now.
Good night.
Night.
heard you broke jail tonight. It's quite a trick. I wanted to have a talk with you.
That's a big risk just for a little talk. You know, all I got to do is take a little walk to that telephone.
You'd never reach it.
You're not going to shoot me down in my own house, are you? Judge presiding at your trial?
No, I wouldn't shoot you.
In that government job of yours, they teach you a lot of judo, karate, things like that.
Yeah, things like that.
There's not much I can tell you, Burke. You seem to know most of it already.
Where'd you send those sculptures?
You're going to have to sweat me an awful lot to get that out of me.
I've got a lot of help. I made a call on my way here. It's become a matter of national security now.
That's what we're most concerned about here in Sorrel. National security.
I know.
You should. You heard those tapes.
Did you really think you could get away with it?
I'm going to get away with it. Burke, that's what this country needs, an obedient, disciplined nation. All tuned in on the same wavelength, of course.
After a short period of chaos and adjustment.
Of course. France adjusted to Vichy, Germany to Bonn. The United States had several capitals before Washington. Now it's time for another change. There are a lot of able people here in Sorrel.
Thank you. You've told me what I want to know. Come on in. Stay with him. You stand outside that door.
Mac's waiting outside in the car.
What happened to the girl, Anna Rodriguez?
Well, she checked into the state hospital at Barlow this evening. She'll be all right.
I hate you just for that. Without all the rest.
Well, you didn't expect me to endanger the life of one of my own people, did you?
It was stupid, too. That's what gave you away. Keep that phone open.
Mr. Hawk, why don't you sit down over here in this chair?
How's it going?
Since your call, we've checked every art exhibition in the country. These list all the art exhibits in the western states. Nothing there that hasn't been showing for over a month.
Martin Outdoor Gallery's exhibition of French Impressionists, no. Harper University, modern sculptures.
That exhibition closed last week.
This could be it. Ross Stanton presents outdoor exhibition modern sculptures in aid of the Friends of Progress, Washington, D.C.
Top priority. All units concentrate on Ross Stanton Friends of Progress exhibition in Washington, D.C. How many sculptures did Mr. Hawk ship you?
Almost 100. I hope you're not going to damage them in any way. I'm responsible for them, you know. That is my organization, the Friends of Progress.
Yeah. It seems to have been what Mr. Hawk figured. Could be held responsible for anything that happened.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Well, thank you, Mr. Stanton. One of our agents will see you home.
Right.
Have they found Paul Lineker?
They're checking every hotel in New York. Yes? They think they found the right sculpture. The bomb squad will be there by the time you arrive.
We'll have to work on it here.
Can we take the statue out of Washington?
Depends how much time we've got.
How do you know that's the one?
Geiger counter.
That's why I had them all painted with radioactive varnish. Every one of them can trigger a Geiger counter, but only one of them's got an atomic bomb inside it.
Yeah, but which one?
Oh, maybe this one, that one. Maybe that one over there.
Hello, Burke. You found it yet? You better be careful how you handle those pieces of art. Any sudden jolt could set it off. The thing is completely silent, so no listening device is going to be of any use to you.
We're having you flown to Washington at once.
Fine. I'd be delighted to come.
You'll tell us which one it is fast enough when you see you're going to get blown to pieces, too.
You think so?
I know you. You're a demagogue, not a martyr.
Well, let's see now. If we leave immediately, we should be there in a few hours. That is, if Washington's still there by then. And, Burke, I think I ought to warn you. The thing is set to go off at 9 o'clock. And that's exactly... it's exactly 17 minutes from now.
Let's wait it down. I'm afraid so. We've only got 11 minutes left, Mr. Lineker.
I already told your agent I refuse to cooperate with you.
Then you'll die with the rest of us.
Well, I thought about that very carefully. I realize what I may be doing is treason, if you like. But every individual has the right to make up his own mind about what's best for his country.
You don't have a mind of your own, Lineker. You've been brainwashed for years without even knowing it. You've been controlled, manipulated like all the rest of the people in Sorrel. All willing to destroy the government of the United States.
That's obviously a ridiculous statement.
Every thought, every opinion in your mind has been planted there by subliminal suggestion.
I don't get the point to all this. I've already told you I'm willing to die, and I am not going to help you locate that bomb.
Listen to this.
This is KJHS, Sorrel's own station. We now bring you your special requests.
I know they're inferior to you. You deserve to rule them. You're the only people fit to govern the United States. But be careful. Don't ever trust anyone from outside. They want to destroy you, all of them.
You recognize that voice?
Is that Jed Hawk?
Yeah.
They'll destroy everything you believe in. You've got only one chance. Listen to me. Listen to Jed Hawk. I can save you. Obey me. Strike first.
Seven minutes.
Destroy them before they destroy you.
Have you heard enough?
That's not true. That's a fake. You made that tape yourself.
6 minutes. Let's try another one. You were at the trial. Listen to this. This was a pop music program from KJHS last week. Recognize it?
Yes.
He ran up Cherry Street. The people of Sorrel tried to stop him.
Mr. Prince tried to stop him. He lifted that chair leg and hit Prince. You all saw him through the door of the laundry, and he went on hitting him until Prince was dead.
Remember that? You all believed it, didn't you?
Well, that's not true. I mean, it wasn't even Jed Hawk's idea, stealing the components from the plant. Assembling our own bomb, our own deterrent. That was Harlan O'Brien's.
Harlan O'Brien was brainwashed, too. Everything he did was at Jed Hawk's orders.
I thought it all out myself. First, I made up my own mind.
Got to strike now. We'll get all the components from the atomic research plant.
one by one, working together, covering up every shortage. And then we'll assemble our own deterrent, our own atomic bomb.
How much do you trust your own mind now?
Don't worry. We can probably find a job for you. You'll have to listen to our own radio station, of course, before I can count on you. I think maybe I'm going to branch out with KJHS now, so people listen to it all over the country. The whole United States will be just like Sorrel. A nation of obedient, disciplined sheep, all depending on one man to lead them. Jed Hawk. 2 minutes now.
All right. Now the bomb is below here. So drill out this area right here. And very carefully.
Seconds.
Mr. Hawk. Let's go. Come on. Come on!
Jed Hawk, our last best hope. It makes me sick to think about it now.
Those awful pat phrases we used to repeat.
Protecting our way of life.
A close-knit community.
The feeling was that everybody outside Sorrel was somehow inferior.
But how could we all have believed those things?
Stop blaming yourselves. Your bigotry was the result of a brainwashing.
Hi.
Oh, Anna. How you feeling?
Will you stop worrying about me, okay?
Okay. You know everybody?
Of course. And Roger?
No, it's Ana Rodriguez.
Would you like a drink?
Bourbon and water.
Why don't we all sit down? Oh, that's a good idea. Come on, Emma.
Thank you. Hey, miss.
Yeah?
You didn't tell me it was going to be a party.
Oh, what's the matter?
Well, I would have worn a dress.
Conformist. I forgot your drink.
Ana Rodriguez, did you know she was going to be here?
Yes, of course. What about it?
Well, nothing. I suppose it's all right here, but I wouldn't want her in my house.
Haven't you learned anything from what's happened in this town? Come on, Ruth.